It's your garage gym girly coming to you live from the Capex Home Gym Lab. Now I know I look different, but I'm still bringing you the same sick videos that I've always been putting out. Today I have 5 budget DIY projects for your home gym. A couple of them are hacks and a few of them are DIY projects to level up your home gym. The first DIY project I want to go over is the most versatile in my opinion. So it's going to be this DIY calf block. Now I've had this calf block for probably like 3 years now, and it's the one DIY thing that has probably stayed, and it's because it's so useful. So not only is this a calf block, but you can also use it as a deadlift jack and then also a low row platform. I don't know about you, but I just need a few extra inches when performing a low row. So this really comes in handy for that specific movement. Get yourself a couple scrap pieces of 2x4 and some grip tape from Home Depot, and you can build yourself a little simple calf block. I never thought I'd be doing body weighted calf raises with this thing, but recently I twisted my ankle, so it's been coming in handy. You never know when you might need it. This next DIY project is a super fun one, mostly because it will take you maybe 10 minutes if you have the right tools and cost you under $20. So originally I saw this idea from Kyle over at Kaizen DIY, so shout out to him. And it's funny because then Rogue ended up coming out with their own version. Well, this is what I started with, just a small pulley with some extra cable. And then I recently saw, shout out to Joe over at JBTV, I saw him make one with a bigger pulley, which I was going to do originally, but then I thought, oh, maybe the smaller pulley would be better. But I'm here to say this is actually a little bit smoother, and I like that you have more color options when you pick the bigger pulley. But there's lots of movements you can do with this pulley. I like all the isometric movements that you can do. Keep in mind when you DIY this cable attachment, it makes it more versatile than what's out on the market because you can trade out any handles you want. As you can see in the clips, I'm using Darko's danglers. I'm also using Eclipse grips and then also using Belza Stills D handles. This next DIY hack is if you have a squat rack functional trainer and you need a higher pulling point for a lat pull down. So I took the feet off my Fringe Sport Dane, and as you can see, I mounted the foot at the top of the rack upside down. This is so I can get a higher pull point for my lat pull downs. So a lot of people have these all-in-one functional trainers, so I thought I might share this for those of you that it might help. This is how it's rigged up. I have a 6-foot extra piece of cable that I ran through a bullet pulley and then attached another pulley to the top there. For those of you that have stayed caught up with the Garage Gym Girly, you know that I got both of these machines on Marketplace for $100 each, and they needed just a little bit of TLC. And one of the things that I did that I thought was really fun is I traded out the pulleys. The pulleys were just old, cheap plastic pulleys. They still worked, but I wanted to add some color to this machine. The numbers were already red, and so I went ahead and bought some red pulleys just to give it a little bit nicer of a look, and it actually made a pretty big difference. So if you have some machines with pulleys and you have kind of a color scheme going on in your home gym, maybe consider swapping out some of your pulleys just to give it a nice look and match your gym. This next home gym hack seems super simple and kind of like a no-brainer, but it did take me a couple months to think through, so I wanted to go ahead and share it if you're building your home gym or maybe you just haven't thought of this yet. But take your bumper plates and store them next to the machine you're going to load the most. A lot of people obviously store their weight plates on their squat rack. I actually, because I have clients and because of the way I train, I don't do barbell movements a whole bunch. So I keep some weight plates by my squat rack, but most of my weight plates are here by my leg press because this is going to be the machine I'm loading up the most. And so it's just super simple. I keep it close enough that I can literally just slide it on the weight horn and walk around the front or the back to load up the other weight horn. But yeah, super simple hack, but mount your weight plates on the wall next to the machine you're just going to be loading weight plates on and off of. Lastly, but certainly not least, add band pegs to your plate-loaded machines if they don't already have them. This is an old Yukon Crunch machine that my clients and I love, and I added just these bolts here on either end just to change the tension, and it actually made a lot of sense for this machine because as you crunched, the weight would actually help you in the bottom of the crunch. So it just made sense to add some band tension. Super easy. I just drilled a small hole in the frame piece, and because of these end caps, I was able to secure a nut on each side. So yeah, if you have old, well, even new, plate loaded machines, consider adding band pegs to them. I kind of did something similar here with my Force USA compact leg press. I added some toe straps through this frame so that I could secure these bands onto the weight horns. I haven't been able to, my machine didn't come with band pegs, and I haven't been able to find something long enough to line up with these weight horns. The bands get in the way when you band it like this. So anyways, I came up with my own solution. I just have this tie down strap and I secure these bands here on the weight horns. If you stayed this long in the video, I super appreciate it. Thank you for the support. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so because I'm having tons of fun doing these YouTube videos. I have some cool reviews coming with weighted out, anchored, and Ryofi. And I also have a couple treadmill videos. Those might be boring to you, but if you stay and watch them because you support your garage gym girly, I super appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, comment. Y'all know what to do. Thank you.